All right, now I'm going to show you how to use the customer avatar spreadsheet template that you should have. So first thing I want to show you here is you've got the master, and as you're making I'm just going to show you the different sections. So you've got the master, you've got the instructions. So this is going to tell you how to use the sheet. Remember, identify your top customers based on revenue generation. Use questionnaire tab to fill in as much data about your top 9 customers as you can. And what we're going to do here is the what we're going to do here is make sure that you guys can make this work. So here in the master, I'm just going to all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the master and I'm going to click move or copy. So when I click move or copy right there, I just click create a copy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this all the way towards the end. Okay, so I click create a copy, move to end, and I hit OK. And what that did now is I've got the copy of the master here, and now I can start filling in. Now I can start filling in anything that I want. I can change any of these pieces. So I can start filling in the master. The other sections here, if you recall, I like to highlight these in blue. So these are the actual people that we've interviewed. So again, I changed the name for these recordings. But the blue these are the 9 people. So the holistic female business coach, MLM skincare entrepreneur, artist coach, health and fitness coach, and so on. So these are all the real people that we've interviewed here. And then when we have the answers to those interviews, then what we do here in the questionnaire, what happens is their answers pre-populate in these different fields. So here's the holistic female business coach and her answers, the MLM skincare entrepreneur and her answers, and so on, and the artist coach, health and fitness, and so on. And what I'm doing is I'm highlighting the colors of when we see the overlap and the commonalities. And so in this case, in the job title, we're seeing a lot of commonalities of people being teachers or health coaches, or they're yoga instructors. So there's some kind of instructor or coach. So we've seen some overlap there. We see a lot of targeting on the age, so that tends to be important. You know, it's between 30 and 45. Education also seems to be overlap. But then what became really, really profitable for us to figure out here is these other courses. So when we find people who had been purchasing courses from my friend Sage Levine or Rose Cole or Gina DeVee, I immediately approach those people and say, hey, can I offer you commissions? Can I provide you some value? Can I do some free training? What can I do for you that will help facilitate a more business flow between us? And that has worked extremely well. So finding out their coaches, and then of course finding out if they're members of any particular Facebook groups, and then asking my customers to, when I get a happy, satisfied customer after we've written a testimonial, asking them to copy and paste the testimonial in their private Facebook groups. That has worked extremely well. So again, as you're going through these with the spreadsheet, we're just looking for patterns, and we're looking for commonalities. And so again, this part of the spreadsheet will pre-populate, and then you can compare the answers side by side. When you do that, you're going to find the patterns that are going to help you create the avatars. So this is an example of one of the avatars. So in the avatars, we found and discovered what these people were doing, or what the kind of people that were buying my products. Well, one type of person that buys multiple products from me is a holistic business coach. Then there are the yoga entrepreneurs. Then there's the nutrition and life coach, and so on. That's an example of different demographics and different market segments. So the more you can define your market segment, the more narrow you can define a group of people that have the same problem and are looking for a solution, the easier it is for you to build the solution to that particular customer and increase your revenue because you're really, really specific. So that's how you use the customer avatar spreadsheet book. So get going, finish your 9 customer avatar interviews, and then start to populate the questionnaire so you get the answers side by side and you can start to find the patterns, and then you can start to build your avatars in your respective market segments. That's it. Go ahead and do that right now, and we'll see you in the next session.